Name?
Jamie McLeish.
Jameson Angus McLeish. Grant check, student card.
Benjamin Williams.
Benjamin Williams. Oh dear. Second year now, so we're going to rebel.
Thinking about it.
Pathetic. Name?
Jane Smith.
Oh, Mr. McLeish, and how are we this fine morning?
Oh, hello, Mr. Gray.
Well, I hope we're going to see more of you this year than we did last year, eh?
Who's that? That's Mr. Gray. He's my course tutor this year.
Complete wanker, is he?
Nah, they call him Robocop. He doesn't think you've been working hard enough. He makes you program his beloved robot arm.
Well, judging by your last year's performance, you better start writing the binary code now, sunshine.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Stop depressing yourself, man.
I can't help it. Every time my grant check gets smaller, how can I survive on that?
You can worry about that when it runs out, right about exam time. But in the meantime, in this, the first flush of term time, we've got more important things to worry about. Like how wasted we're gonna get tonight.
No way.
Man, relax. Here, have some beer.
No, I will not relax. Hey, Jimmy, let's go get wasted. Software engineering isn't media studies. I can't sit watching telly all day and call it work. I've got a pass this year, and not by the skin of my teeth, either.
Well, things must be serious. Does this mean that your long-time search for true romance is over?
There's that too, of course. Of course it's important. First pass, then get a girl. If I don't pass this year, what'll happen to me?
Well, you know what they say to second-year computer science dropouts. 2 quarter-pounders and a thick shake, please. But enough of your priorities. Let's get back to mine, which this year are about how to get wasted as fuck. Well,
Do you think he might come back looking for it?
offhand, I'd say he's busier with other things.
You look like a pretty heavy guy, though.
He's not gonna know it was us, is he?
What if it's stolen goods or something?
If it is, we can always hand it over to the police or something. Hold this. I gotta go get rid of some of this beer. Okay, guys, let's go.
Jesus! Fucking hell.
Jesus, you fucking hell!
What's in the box?
It's my dad's stuff from when he was in college. He found it in the loft when he was looking for some stuff for his new book. He said I should use it in good health, but I always figured I'd never be able to afford to even think about filling it.
Fuck, man. Vinyl.
Yeah, my dad said they used to roll their joints on album covers, but hash was cheap then. I told him that's why CDs are so small.
I could never talk to my dad about drugs. Look, there's a song called Don't Bogart That Joint.
Yeah, well, we're about to do one called Let's Get Real Fucked Up with a Bong and 10 pounds of free grade A Primo.
That is an excellent bit of blow, Joe.
It's more than that, my boy. It's the answer to all our troubles. Financial, social, and spiritual. Right, so that's a George IV, 2 Henry VIII, and 4 Louis XVI. Bonjour. And remember to tell all your friends about us.
Alright, wee man, how's it going? Hey, Jamie, what's your man been up to this time? You don't want to know. What's in the bag then? A new treatise on Gramsci's theory of capitalist economy, and this month's issue of Big and Busty.
Hey, you! This is your room next door.
Maybe.
Well, whatever it is you're doing, keep the noise down. Some of us came here to study. Any more noise and I'll report you.
Right, folks, come on, time please. The shop's closed for the day, come on.
What did you do that for, man? They're lining up. And we're cleaning up. Look!
Haven't you ever heard of being discreet, you dick? We've disturbed that South African guy already. It may have escaped your attention, but drug dealing is still a crime in this country, for which we could both end up in jail.
It's okay, I'm only selling to people I know.
Yeah, right. There's a line going down the hall exclusively made up of people that you know.
Or friends of friends, or maybe they're friends. Besides, it's not like the college authorities are gonna do anything. They always turn a blind eye to a bit of dealing. How the hell else are we meant to survive?
And has it occurred to you that the guy we took the stuff off might possibly come looking for it? This is a lot of hash, you know.
Duh, really? Look, the guy saw you for about 1 nanosecond. Has no idea who you are or where you live. Besides, he's probably in jail by now for trying to outrun the cops or resist an arrest or something.
Your Honour, I really must object to the defence's request for bail for this man. John Jock Murray is at the centre of an ongoing police investigation into drug dealing, and I really feel if he was released on bail, well...
Objection, Your Honour. This so-called investigation, which is more akin to harassment of my client, has proved nothing. It is a slur on his character. As we have already stated, Your Honour, my client's mother is in hospital, which is why he was travelling so fast when stopped by the police.
Your Honour, the hospital to which my learned friend is referring to is a state high-security psychiatric facility, and she has been there 10 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're running out to lunch. Bail is set at £5,000, provided that Mr. Murray reports to his local police station every day. Good afternoon.
Oh, don't blame me when the streets are flooded with drugs.
Jesus Christ, you penis! How many times have I told you not to use that stuff? It's fucking addictive. Look, if you're gonna roll joints, at least use this herbal mixture stuff. Think I want nicotine in my system? Yeah, sure, one day the hash runs out, but you've got that craving. Give me a cigarette! It's first thing in the morning, last thing at night, 20 hits a day, 30 quid a week. No thanks, pal.
Enough of your ranting already, man. Take a toke on this doobie.
I'd say you're feeling sufficiently calmed down now.
Yeah, well, half a dozen J's in an hour tends to do that for you. Also makes you incredibly hungry. Time for some serious munchies.
Why have we come here?
Because it's cheap.
Well, I always say you get what you pay for. Besides, man, we're rich now. We gotta be eating like kings. No thanks, missus. I've just gone vegetarian. You see, we're caught in the poverty mindset. We could be doing anything we wanted. We've got money now. We're empowered. So come on, what is it then? Let your imagination run wild. Explore the limits of known thought. Set those neurons free.
I thought we could go to the big rave tonight. It's 25 quid to get in.
That's it. Hey Ben, let's go to the big dance. We could be flying to Marrakesh. And you want to be Cinderella? You're sad, you know that, don't you? What about your class in the morning?
Oh, come on, man. It's the first week. I'll miss one class. You've got to live when you're young.
Hey, PJ, my man.
My boys.
Crazy motor, man.
Why, thank you. It's one of the last air-cooled Fiat 126s ever produced. I guarantee you, you will not see a finer specimen of the Italian automobile industry than this.
So what are you doing?
What am I doing? It came to me in a vision that by installing a carburetor of my own design, I could achieve the impossible in mileage from this baby. 100 to the gallon.
Look, PJ, you wouldn't be going anywhere to the big rave tonight, would you?
Gentlemen, as you are well aware, I take an exceptionally dim view of these loud, noisy discotheque affairs, hotbeds as they are of narcotics, and what is far, far worse, flagrant, shameless heterosexualism. However, for a little petrol money, you might just be on...
Will this cover it?
I think, gentlemen, the price is right. Step this way, your carriage awaits.
Seamus, Benjamin, my man, what's happening?
PJ has given us a lift to the big rave tonight. You fancy it?
At 25 bucks a pop? Yeah, right.
Don't worry about it, man. It's my shout.
Oh, wicked.
Evening. Hi.
Hello.
Evening. Comfy? Gentlemen, I don't wish to be a bore, but the seating arrangements in this vehicle are highly irregular. I fear the consequences will be dire if we are stopped by the police.
Oh, come on, guys. That could be dangerous. Come on, man. I haven't had a smoke for at least 5 minutes now. Spark the fucker up.
Why the fuck did you do that? You let all the smoke out.
Is he coming in, PJ?
No, thank you, dear boy. The noise in that place constitutes a public health hazard, and I'm a little underdressed, as you can see. I shall catch you later.
Hey, Morag, remember me?
Ben, you were in my contextual analysis class last year.
Yeah, right, that's right. This is my friend Jamie.
Oh, hi, this is Gillian. Gillian, pay attention, dear. It's only polite.
So, what are you doing later?
Well, what's on offer?
Got a bit of hash back at my place.
What's a bit?
£9.
That could be more interesting if you were talking inches.
Would you shut the fuck up, man? Anyone could be listening.
Do I look like the drug squad?
I wasn't talking to you.
Man, don't be so paranoid. Sorry about that, Morag.
Ben, it's that guy.
Fuck off, man.
I'm telling you, it's the guy that dumped the drugs. Jeez.
Are you sure? Jesus Christ. Fuck. Right, don't panic. Look, Morag, I've just remembered I left an iron-on back at home. I'll catch up with you later, yeah?
Yeah.
PJ, thank God you're still here.
My boys, that was quick. Allow me to present my very good friend Sam, whom I haven't seen in
Yeah,
a-
well, we're in a hurry. Pleased to meet you, Sam, but...
Excuse me?
Good evening, ladies.
Who the fuck are you?
It's about your boyfriends.
Well, they're not our boyfriends. They're just some guys at college.
College, yeah? And which college is that then?
Who the fuck are you?
You see, your friends gave me some money to get them some E, and I thought you could pass it on to them. And I could throw some your way. Seeing you're such a babe.
Fuck off, you sexist piece of shit.
Hey, girlie, what's wrong? You want some E's too?
I don't take drugs, thank you. And your aura is very, very murky. Come on, Morag, let's go away.
Sorry about this, PJ, but we're in big trouble and we need to get out of there fast.
Well, that's all right, don't mention it. I know you boys love adventure, but I feel it's only fair to warn you at this point that Samuel laid some fresh mushrooms on me, and I can feel them coming on.
Here, take this. That'll calm you down. Look, man, even if he did recognize you, which is debatable, how is he gonna know who you are or where we stay? We'll just have to avoid going to any pubs or clubs for a while. Which, considering you're always saying you should be in your room studying, doesn't seem like a hassle. Besides, it's not like we ain't got supplies.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Don't be so paranoid.
I think I heard something.
What did I just say? Hey, Dick, this ain't a Soweto police raid. We knock in this country.
It's Dirk. Now, like I told you, little friend here, any more noise and I go report you. I don't understand you people. In my country, we respect education.
Yeah, as long as it ain't for blacks.
Yeah, but it's so great, De Beer. Why don't you go back there? Oh, but that's right. The communists and the Kafirs are running the place now. Aren't they, white boy?
Any more noise, you degenerates, and this terrible smell. What is it? Maybe if you washed occasionally, instead of burning this incense, you hippies.
Man, does that guy need to relax or what?
Relax. Relax. Don't tell me to relax, you piece of shit. I am the most relaxed goddamn guy in the fucking universe. If anybody should be a tad concerned, it's you, Murray. It's been over a week now. Hey, it's not just the money. No, it's the principle of the thing. Yeah? I mean, What are people gonna say if they think that Big Johnny let you walk with 10 grams worth of hash? Huh? What are they gonna think of me? The next thing you know, everybody's gonna be dumping it everywhere. The first sign of a bit of heat. In taxi cabs, in the toilet, anywhere. But it doesn't work like that, my friend. This is a business. And it's gonna be run like a business. Huh? Hey. Did I ever tell you I used to know Jim Morrison?
Jimmy Morrison? The guy who runs the pub at the south side?
No, you stupid asshole. Not that Jimmy Morrison. Jimmy Morrison of the rock and roll band, The Doors. Jimmy and I used to be like that. We used to be tight. I was his main man. I was his dealer. And then Jimmy became a big fucking star. Jimmy became arrogant. Jimmy thought he didn't have to pay me what he owed me. So one day in downtown France, you got 1 week, kid. You bring me the cash, or you bring me the hash. You ain't got no third option.
Well, as it's 10:10, I'll assume that Mr. McLeish will not be joining us this morning. But if anyone sees him, could they please remind him that attendance at tutorials will count towards the final mark?
Hey man, wake up! It's time for the first J of the day, as they say.
What time is it?
It's coming up to about 4:30.
Bastard! Oh man, I've missed another tutorial. Fuck man, I could kill myself.
Well, in that case, allow me. Aw, come on, man. Look at all this groovy stuff I bought. Oh, totally awesome.
Fuck man. If you keep spending all the money on that shit, I'm gonna have nothing left. Then we'll be right back where we started.
What the fuck's this? The spy who came in from the fucking cold?
Very funny, Murray. But believe it or not, it's rather bad form for an officer to be seen and an own come out on bail.
Hey, I've done you plenty of favours in the past.
As may be, so what do you want?
Some students have got some drugs.
Pope's a Catholic, student takes drugs, so what do you want me to do about it?
They're my drugs, and it's of prime importance that I get them back.
Yeah, well, this ain't going to be easy. I'm not on the drug squad now. And if the guys did do a raid, there's no guarantee they'll shift this stuff my way. I mean, there's a lot of honest cops out there. So where does this punk live?
Goes to Carnegie College. Try the halls of residence.
Right, blanket raid for drugs, they'll never get the warrant. Right, I'll see what I can do.
Man, you could watch this stuff for hours.
You're not joking there. What time is it?
Oh wow, look at that full moon.
Come on. Come on. Come on, this way. Come on.
Pigs are here.
Oh man, how do you know it's the pigs?
They've got dogs with them.
So some guy's walking his dog around the campus and you're so ripped you think it's the filth.
I'm telling you, it's the drug squad. And they've got their dope sniffing Rottweilers with them.
Who is it?
It's PJ. I was wondering if you gentlemen would care to conduct a small transaction, as it were. It's not for me, you understand, but I have an amorous liaison this evening, and I know he would benefit from a little relaxant.
Sorry, PJ, look, could you come back a little later? I'm otherwise occupied right now.
Really? You little monkeys.
I hate to ask you this, lads, but have you got a search warrant?
Jack, you know we just hate to tell you.
Jack, that wouldn't be your car outside without valid tax disc, would it?
All right, but if anybody asks, I never saw you come in.
I fucking told you, man.
Who is it?
Is this your dog?
I can honestly say I've never seen this dog before in my life.
Which is no doubt why you're keeping its food underneath your bed. It had better be gone in the morning, that's all I'm saying. I'm off to the library now.
Brilliant idea, man. Let's raid the girls' shirts, let's see some skin.
Well, it worked in Porky's.
Oh, fuck's sakes, man. That dog must have got at least an ounce of hash down its gullet.
It's pretty fucking wrecked. But did you see the way it seemed to find that hash? It's a fucking police dog, man.
Where's the fucking dog, man?
I told her to stay right here. If I lose another fucking dog, they're gonna kill me.
Fuck off, De Beer.
De Beer's in the library.
Come in.
Hi, boys. Don't suppose either of you have seen a dog running about this high? Well, if you do, could you give us a ring down at the station? Sorry to disturb you. Night, boys.
It's 8:15 a.m. It's 8:15 a.m.
You shut that stupid thing off.
You fucking bought it, man. is it? Oh, fuck, man! I'm late! I got up in time and I'm still fucking late!
I'm sorry I'm late. Jamie, sit down. Now, Jamie, I know that student life can offer you diverse experiences which can occupy your time. These can and should include academic experience as well. Now, I know that all work and no play can make Jack or Jamie a dull boy. And I've been known to sink a pint or 20 in my student days as well, but unfortunately, it is a basic requirement of the course that all tutorials should be attended without exception. Now, you've missed 3, and there's only been 3. Do you really want to do this course, Jamie? Because they only want go-getters in the outside world, you know.
Of course I want to do the course. I like computing. I'll get to all my tutorials and all my lectures. And I'll get all my working on time, honest.
Well, it's up to you now, Mr. McLeish. But you've had fair warning.
Oh man, little puppy dog, I forgot about you. What did they teach you in the police? My little swine hunt? Here, let's get that harness off you. There you go, you're free. They've got you addicted to drugs, haven't they? Psychologically addicted my ass. They've got you now, the bastards. You could become an expensive habit, dog. I wonder what they call you, anyway. Sativa? Sativa it is, then.
Come on, Tiva, let's go walkies.
Come on, Tiva, let's go.
Hey man, groovy dog, where'd you get it?
Hey big man, you're up early.
All night sitting of the classics. Debbie Does Dallas, Deep Throat and the Devil and Miss Jones.
Sounds like a good night.
To be a true Marxist, we must wallow in our alienation. To be anti-sexist in a sexist society is to say we can transcend society rather than to call for its radical transformation by an armed class struggle. So anyhow, where'd you get the dog?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Anyhow, I need to get rid of it.
Oh man, don't do that. I'll look after it, I'll walk it every night and everything.
Oh man, you're not going to do anything pervy with her, are you?
This dog, Williamson. You said it'd be gone by morning, yes?
Hey, De Boer, this is my dog now, if you'll excuse such a capitalist notion as ownership. So if you don't like it, me and some of the African brothers might come over and enter into a dialect of a very material kind. Capiche?
Julian, remember me? It's me, Jamie, remember? Hey, what are you doing? Computers, eh? I'm doing computing as well. Is that a lie detector or something? So long as it's not a bullshit detector, eh?
I'm monitoring alpha and beta waves.
Christ, Biofeedback. You don't believe in all that stuff, do you?
That's right. If it can't be reduced down to binary digital code, it can't exist. But you'll notice, for instance, the high incidence of primarily negative beta waves, indicating a high level of stress in the subject.
Hey, I was only...
You're just like my tutors. Really, Miss McKinnon? Maybe something of a more practical nature. Yeah, right. Let's mechanise and stress up the world some more. They should learn to relax.
Yeah, I agree.
But you think this is a load of shit?
Hey, anything that helps you relax, you know? Bit of dope, whatever.
You don't need a chemical crutch. The ability to control our life resides here. I mean, with the right sort of monitoring techniques, we can even control our dreams in ways beneficial to our waking lives.
Our dreams?
Yeah, our dreams are just like little windows into our minds that... Fuck off, you nerd!
God, please let me meet a normal woman.
Ben, glad you could make it. Have a seat.
Look, if it's about my attendance,
Ben, you know we don't concern ourselves with these things in media studies. Education is about thinking, not about attending some damn lecture.
Then...
Well, rumor has it, Ben, that you have, how shall I say this? That you may be not short of a penny or two, as it were. It's not my business if your parents have come into money or whatever. But times have changed. The egalitarian ideas about education, regardless of means, seems to have disappeared along with academic tenure. And a large part of this department's budget.
Look, sorry, I don't follow it.
Media studies, we are not the most highly regarded department in the college. They think that we are a bunch of slackers, not very cost efficient, lack of quantifiable value, hence, slash budgets. The department desperately needs some new computers. The purchase of one, say, would guarantee a C pass, regardless of attendance.
You want a bribe?
God, I'm late. I'm late again. Don't fail me, please.
Don't whine, Jamie. I told you this would happen. Now, do the decent thing.
Come on, man, you've got a lecture in 10 minutes. Let's go.
Dr. Weber? Shit. You must be Dr. Weber. Hello, I'm Donald Gray. So glad you could make it here all right. Look, the lecture's just about to start, so we just go straight in, shall we? By the way, I thought that paper on prime number data encryption was a classic. Class, we are privileged to be addressed today by Dr. Carl Weber, the renowned expert on data encryption. Now, hopefully you'll have all read the papers that I gave you on data encryption. So, who'd like to start the ball rolling by asking a question?
Doctor, could you tell us a bit more about your multi-partition encryption codes?
Multi-partition? Can you give an example?
Like in a cash machine card.
Yeah, say you wanted to rip off a cash machine. How would you break the code?
Assume that you don't want to rip out the automatic teller of a forklift truck. And you have to rely on your brains. First thing we have to remember is not so much the key, but the lock. And we don't really have to remember about numbers either, but the system. I have a series of 4 numbers represented by these rows. I see a gap. How does this gap relate to this empty gap? It is a relation of the gap between the numbers that I must program onto a plastic card to get my ill-gotten gains.
Brilliant exposition, Dr. Weber, brilliant!
Man, that was too close for comfort.
He would have killed us if he had the chance.
No, he just wants his stuff back.
Oh yeah, fucking great. We've smoked God knows how much of the stuff, sold even more, and the way you've been spending the money, we couldn't even give him that back.
We could go to the police and tell them we're being harassed. Get a restraining order, maybe.
Oh, fucking brilliant idea. So why do we tell the police that he's after us? Because we stole his drugs and sold them. You got a fucking life, man, before I lose mine.
Man, you're getting very tense. I think a smoke is called for.
All right, let's get stoned and ignore the problem, while making ourselves easier to get caught.
Well, excuse me. When did you join the Just Say No crusade?
Yeah, just say no. No to ever having to straighten up.
Just say no to becoming like your fucking parents.
Just say no contest at that reefer full of skunk weed.
Ben, my man, are you still selling or what?
I might have a wee bit.
But it's home measures, I'm afraid, gentlemen, so you're just gonna have to trust me.
Well, I can see we're not talking a £5 deal here, guys. What's the special occasion?
What do you mean, man? It's fucking Friday night. Isn't that special enough for you? Time to go get wasted.
That's fucking right. 5 minutes from now, I don't want to know what fucking planet I'm on.
Yeah. Now we can go for some serious drinking.
Enough of the talk, you bozos. Let's get rolling. Who's got some skins?
I've got some.
Fuck that, man. I want to get really fucked. What's this I spy by the fridge? Doctor? The knife. Right, lads. I think you know what this means.
Hot knives! A mighty fine piece of hash.
Yeah, but it really makes you thirsty. Danny, pass us up a beer, will you?
Why go drinking on top of a nice bit of hash like that?
Ben, contrary to your opinion, the world wouldn't be a better place if the whole world was stoned all the time.
Yeah, just fuck all will get done.
We drink for the same reasons we smoke to get out of our heads, man. So would you cut it with all the 60s hippie trippy crap?
But a nice bit of hash like this needs to be savoured like a fine wine. Not used as another bludgeon to get you fucked up as fast as possible. Needs to be mellow. Why get so wrecked?
Why do I want to get so completely wrecked? You really want a reasoned, coherent answer to that question? Man, why not?
Well, like, if I can't do it now, when can I do it, man? 3 years from now, I'll be writing software for an insurance company and I want that thought totally obliterated from my mind.
Maybe it's just a way of dealing with teenage angst, man. You know, recognition of your own mortality, your raging hormones.
You really want a serious answer to that question, Mr. fucking Bonghead? Who are you, my fucking mother?
That answered my first question as to whether you're still selling.
How much?
Fancy doing a swap?
I don't know.
We'll take it.
Oh, I think a bit of dancing should be on the agenda. Right?
Well, I've got a better idea. Let's all run there.
You know, even up until a few years ago, the most I'd ever get out of my head was running around on the spot too fast. You fucking bastard! Who the hell do you think you are? Overarranged the meeting with me, you, Jillian and Morag. Tell me that when we're halfway there. Don't matchmake for me, buddy boy.
Christ, you're the one who always says he's on the search for true romance. Besides, Jillian's a nice girl.
How the fuck would you know? You never even spoken to her. She's the fucking space cadet, man. Planet Earth calling Jillian. So I'm gonna take her away so you can get under Morag's pants. You're pathetic.
Bollocks, I'm just trying to save you from permanent marriage to your right hand. And this is how you repay me? Besides, it's too late now. We're here. And the fact that it was the drug of choice of Mexicans, blacks, and slimy Arab types made it all the easier to push the legislation through.
So it's no medical uses for treating multiple sclerosis, glaucoma, and the side effects of chemotherapy, AIDS, anorexia, and depression are lost to the world.
As are its possibilities for alternatives to trees for paper making, or to petrochemicals as a renewable, non-polluting fuel source.
Listen to you. We should be encouraging people to move away from drugs, purifying themselves, not legalizing new ones.
But that's their point. It's not just a drug. It's got a lot of uses.
So you want to go somewhere else for a drink or something?
I know a good bar that's got cabaret music and that. All right, here we go. Jillian, spring water. Jamie, lager. Strong lager for Morag, and likewise for me.
What's all this strong lager about then, Ben? You told us alcohol was a capitalist conspiracy, turn us all into little worker bees.
Ha ha ha, very funny. Just fancied a bit of what Morag was having, that's all.
I'll bet.
Hi. We're going to play a tune for all the African wood-buying smokers in the audience. There are several. You see them, you can smell them, and they've all got their cigarettes under the table. And this one is called If You's a Viper. and a reefer fire long. The mighty man's but not too strong. You'll be high, not for long, if you's a rifle. I'm the king of everything. I'll be high before I can swing. Let it to, let it be. If you's a rifle, your throat gets dry, feeling high. Everything is dandy. Truck on down to the corner store. Blow your mind on peppermint candy. Now I know my body's sad. I don't care if I don't be right. Sky is high, so am I. If you's a viper. Your throat gets dry, you're feeling high, everything is dandy. Rock on down to the corner store. Blow your mind on peppermint candy. Now I know my body's sad. I don't care if I don't be red. Sky is high, so am I. If you's a viper.
So do you two want to come up for coffee then?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm going home.
Jamie, why don't you walk Julian home?
I can walk myself home.
Oh, go on, Julie, for protection, you know. Right, guys.
Right, come on then.
Don't mind me walking you home then?
Well, you've been ordered to by your friend Ben. I think he's disgusting. He just wants to stick his penis inside Morag.
I wasn't ordered. And besides, I think Morag wants him to stick his penis inside her. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just staying out of his way. He'd do the same for me.
Oh, don't even think about it. I mean, guys are disgusting. They think they should be able to slime down your leg just because they want to. They don't care what you want.
So what do you want?
Well, somebody with a good aura. Anyhow, not somebody who's somebody else's little puppy dog.
I'm not his little puppy dog. And Ben's got it all sussed out. He's pretty cool, you know.
Oh, so that's what's cool, is it? Doing as little work as possible and smoking as much dope as possible and sticking it to my best friend.
It's your milk.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, what is it, Ben?
What's what?
Why'd you invite me back, Benno? To make the two-backed beast? Do the wild thing? Stain the sheets? The hip to thigh rumba? Well, you better have had.
I just don't feel confident. It seems easier sometimes to just sit around and get ripped. You know, put it off until tomorrow.
Well, that's the trouble with hash.
The whole trouble with hash is that it's illegal.
Legal or not, you're using it as an excuse for a lack of confidence.
All right, coming from the woman who's got it all worked out.
Look, I know people think I'm some sort of nerdy hippie space cadet with no self-esteem. And maybe they're right, but at least I'm trying to do something about it.
I'll tell you this now, Ben. I'm not really into one-night stands. On the other hand, if this doesn't work out, I don't want you turning into some snivelling, pathetic, whining, lovesick puppy dog who's going to follow me around. You got me? Have you got a condom for that?
Condoms. Condoms. I'll just go get some, okay? I'll be just a minute. Stay right here. Don't move. I'll be right back, okay?
Baby, close the hatch and come inside. I'll dress you up in any shape, whatever you like. Heaven knows we've tried to be like other people, yeah, but no more lies. It's alright. Ooh, I'll be flowers, dear.
Here, let me do that. Okay, that'll monitor your heartbeat. Right, now look at the screen. See, you relax your body, and the screen moves more slowly, making you more relaxed. And it's circular, and when we've reached your best learning state, that's when we start to flash positive images on the screen. That's right. Just relax. And now think. I am a good and worthy, intelligent person, and I can overcome any obstacles set in my path. I am a good and worthy, intelligent person, and I can overcome any obstacles set in my path. Feel that negative energy flow out of you. What's wrong? Concentrate, would you? God, you're getting all sweaty. Oh, the sensor won't stick. Here. Your pulse is going crazy. Look, if you won't think about relaxing things, then just get out of here, okay? This is serious to me.
Well, Jamie, can I say how good it is to see you back in the real world? And you're passing, at least as far as your attendance goes. But I want something more. Now, I know it's usual for students to pick their own midterm projects, but in your case, I'm prepared to make an exception. And we both know that your biggest weakness last year was in robotics programming. So I want some serious programming from you, Mr. McLeish. A program that'll do something in the real world. Do you know what I'm getting at?
The robot arm.
Exactly. I want some serious lines of code that are going to make our old friend the robotic arm do something. Something useful, weird, obscene. I don't care what it is, as long as it's up and running in 3 weeks' time. You got that? That's the fella.
Hey Jamie, how you doing? You got any of that hash left? I think old Sativa Dog is missing a fix.
Yeah, I've got fucking pounds of the stuff left, man.
Yeah, sometimes it was better when we couldn't afford the stuff. I think we appreciated it more.
Now there speaks a man well schooled in the ways of the Protestant work ethic. Oh, please God, give me pleasure, but not too much. I don't think I could handle it.
Well, I couldn't handle it at the moment. I just got a bastard of an assignment. I've got to be a good boy, or else.
Well, that's a shame. Me and the Ben boy have arranged a bit of a party for tonight.
Oh, come on, man. It's a Wednesday night. I need some quiet to study.
As may be, man, but it's Ho Chi Minh's birthday.
Who?
How quickly they forget. Liberator and national hero of the Vietnamese people. But what do you expect of a generation raised on Oliver Stone films?
Oh man, that's just an excuse for you to get pissed.
Look, wee man, I've been called many things. Sick, perverted, a backsliding revisionist lackey, and even a credo mugwump. But don't you call me disingenuous.
What does that mean?
It means don't cast doubt on my beliefs, man, because if I didn't believe the world could be run better than I'd probably taught myself.
Hey you, short ass! What's this? You're holding a party. I forbid it. My mother's come all the way from Joburg to visit me. I'm picking her up this afternoon, and I will not tolerate this hippie decadence. My mother is very high up in the Voortrekker Heritage League. Know what I mean?
You mean she's a complete fascist?
Ho ho, pig boy. But I'm warning you. I'm going to the airport now, so when I'm back, no trouble. Hear me? Go back to your room and wank.
I believe it is time to act. Come with me, Jamie, my boy.
Jesus Christ, man. Are you sad or what?
No denying it, guy, but we're here to fuck the boar, not to psychoanalyse me.
What?
I'd do it myself, wee man, but you're more the size. Mission accomplished. They're here.
I must say, son, your hair is looking dangerously long. Just because the communists have taken over the mother country is no reason to let our standards slip. Without home or here. I can only hope your room is not suffering from such an attitude.
We pay for you to come to this country, and this is how you repay us? By turning your room into a cesspit? Your ancestors trekked across the veldt so you could become a vile, evil, pornographer! I don't think so!
Do you think we overdid it?
Come on, get up! I must leave this Sodom and Gomorrah, this evil child that no son of mine has created!
That was a very funny joke you played to me, my friends. Ha ha. As you can see, my mother was very amused.
Come on, Jamie, you weren't to know. It was just a joke that went a bit wrong.
Yeah, man, you weren't to know his mother was some psycho bitch. It must have happened to him before.
Look, him and his kind have watched the same thing happen to black people for years and never lifted a finger.
That's not the point. No one deserves that. And I caused it. Here, have one of Morag's hash brownies. It's an old family recipe. It'll soothe your nerves.
What is it, Gillian?
I want to ask you something.
Right, just be a minute.
Look, his wounds will heal. We'll just go apologize to him in the morning.
Oh, come on, man, the party's getting started. My advice is to get obliterated. It won't seem so bad in the morning.
Gillian, what are you doing? How many of these have you had?
Well, I was hungry.
How many?
2.5.
Oh, fucking brilliant. That's all I need. She's had 2.5 space cookies.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
I don't feel well.
She must have had an empty stomach.
Hey, you started the party without us.
What are we going to do with her? You think she'll be alright? She just needs to sleep it off. Seeing how you're in such a party-proof mood, you can stay here and make sure she's alright. Sit and contemplate your sins and work off your bad karma.
Hey man, seeing as you're playing babysitter, you couldn't look after the dog for me. She's getting under everybody's feet. Thanks, man.
Oh, what a cute doggy. Hey, cool dog. Great aura. God, it's you.
Of course it's me.
No, you're the one.
Ben? Fuck off, Ben!
Oh, you. Okay, son. You've had your fun. Just pass me the rucksack. Nice and gently. It's okay if you've had some. That's okay. Just get it.
No!
Go and take your fucking hash and get the fuck out of here. Be more trouble than it's worth anyhow. Just fuck off and let me live my life the way I want, okay?
Fucking students.
Hey, Murray. You're not due till tomorrow. What's going on?
Heidi, where have you been? Good girl. What's this? Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I fell asleep. Read the clock. Thought it was morning. Very dark morning.
Murray.
Stop!
Not bad. Ended a bit early, though. Man, it's only 3. I swear the younger generation are getting softer and softer.
Can we get to bed now? I'm knackered. I mean, we didn't want to interrupt anything.
That guy came up and took his hash back. Then the Rab's dog chased him away.
What do you mean?
He came up to the room and I had to give him the bag with the hash in it. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know what else to do. I know it was a lot.
You just gave him the bag of hash. Handed it over, just like that. Do you know how much was in there? Do you? A few ounces at most.
Ta-da!
Morag had it through here for hash cookies.
Jamie, my friend. Oh, look, Dirk, I'm really sorry, man. I didn't mean for your mum to beat you up like that.
Jamie, my friend, you did me a favour. I never liked the old beach anyway. I was always scared of her. I lay on the bed in my room, completely calm, and looked at all the pictures he put up on my wall. For a very long time. And do you know what I decided? I decided that I wasn't sexually attracted to women. And the fact that I repressed this and denied it to myself made me a very angry and unpleasant person, for which I apologise. And now, if you'll excuse me, I've met your friend PJ, and he's going to... How do you say, PJ?
Ooh, I'm going to pop your cherry rough trade.
Ah, yes. Pop my cherry. Good night, my friends.
Yes! Yes!
Yes. Yes.
Gillian! Gillian, it worked!
I dreamed how I can work it out.
Fuck off, Jamie. I'm sleeping.
Good dubbage.